And this is the network plan that I intend to use to set up my SOHO network. The domain is lab1. Public DNS I'm going to assign as 1.1.1.1. Secondary is 1.0.0.01. These are Cloudflare's public DNS servers. And the VLANs, these are the VLANs I'm going to configure: 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. 79 is for the WAN. It's going to be either configured as a PPoE connection directly into my modem box for my internet service provider, or maybe a DHCP, and this is going to be my default gateway to the internet. And then on the LAN, this is going to be the IP address subnet for the LAN, and it's going to be on the VLAN 80, and all the wired client hosts will connect to this. And then there's going to be a Wi-Fi subnet for the VLAN 81, and all the Wi-Fi client hosts will connect on this subnet. And then there's a separate subnet for all my internal services or server hosts, like virtualization, NAS, LDAP directory server, database server, and so on and so forth. And then there's another subnet for the DMZ. This is where I'm going to host my public web server and public mail servers. And the next subnet is for the Tor, VLAN 84. This is where I'm going to host my BitTorrent clients. For security reasons, I'm going to keep that on its own separate subnet. And this is the physical topology of my SOHO network that I'm going to set up. First things first, the internet is going to be directly connected to one of the ports on the switch, not on the router, but on the switch. I thought about connecting directly into the router, but then I noticed that since one of these ports is going to be WAN and the other port is going to be a trunk, and it's going to be limited by a 1 gigabit trunk. So if you have any more than 1 gigabit devices connected, it's all going to be a bottleneck for that. So I thought I'll do some link aggregation on these two, and then connect that to the trunk port on these two ports. I'm going to make this into a trunk as well, so I don't have any bandwidth bottlenecks between the router and the other devices. And then I'm going to connect my Linux Mint client desktop on to port number 5, and port number 6 will be connected. This is actually this is an Ethernet cable going to the internet box, to my ISP, a TPG NBN internet box. From the box to the Ethernet, to the managed switch is 1 gigabit Ethernet cable, Cat5e. And then since the port 1 to 4 are PoE enabled, and my Unify access point is a PoE enabled device, so I'm going to plug that into port number 4. I'm going to keep the first 3 ports open and unused. Later on, I may plan to connect a dual gigabit server into these 1 and 2 ports, and I'll make a trunk of these, but that's later on. I might do that, but for the purpose of building a very basic SOHO network, I'm gonna just keep it to this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to really support this channel, and also check out the affiliate links in the description below.